Hello, welcome to Stamping by Hannah. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me on the Thursday of Love Hearts Week for this adorably cute little box. This box is tiny and it just holds one teeny tiny packet of Love Hearts, and I thought I would share with you how I made it. So, you need a teeny tiny piece of Melon Mambo cardstock and another teeny tiny piece of, this is the Pop of Pink Designer Series paper, and I love the other side of it. I think that's fabulous, but I just wanted to use a really cute little white and Melon Mambo pattern. So, shall we get started? I've also got the Pop of Paradise stamp set to hand because this coordinates beautifully with this paper. So, we'll do the base first and then we'll do the lid. So I'm going to grab out my Simply Score. And we're going to score on the long side first at 2 inches, 3 inches, 5 inches and 6. And then we're going to turn it to the short side. I'm going to score at 1 inch all the way down. And then we're going to score the lid. Now the lid is, did I tell you how big that piece of cardstock was? I don't think I did. That's 2 inches by 6.5. I will make sure that all the metric measurements are available over on my blog. Do go and check that out. The lid is 3 1/16 of an inch by 2 1/16 of an inch, and that is so that this fits over the top just nicely. It doesn't get stuck. And I'm not turning it upside down because there's Love Hearts in there and it's heavy. So we're going to score this at 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. It's so tiny. It's such a tiny weeny little box. Really quite proud of this one. So we are going to just score and fold and burnish on all of these. I do hope you have enjoyed Love Hearts Week. I do have another video coming for you tomorrow. Do not think that we have it at the end just yet. I have I don't know yet, as I film this, I don't know about the weekend, because I've only got 5 projects prepped so far. But I may well have some videos for you over the weekend as well. I haven't decided. You'll have to wait and see. It might be a bit of a surprise. So, we've got a rectangle, a square, and then a funny little rectangle. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut off one of those little rectangles, like so. And we're going to cut up to make the squares like that. So then you've got kind of 3 edges. And then the square ones, I'm really not good at describing this, but we're just going to chop into them a little bit just to make them not square anymore. And this just helps give a really nice finish on your final box. Because it's only tiny, you really need a good finish. So that's that. And then on the lid, we're just going to chop up the sides to make the little squares on each corner. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I'm going to grab my Fast Fuse. I'm just going to pop a little bit of Fast Fuse on this tab here, like so. Fold that like that, and there, like that one. Fold the 2 sides in and the bottom and the back even, so then that becomes the front. So that goes there like that. And that fits our little thing of Love Hearts in it. It is a bit longer than our packet of Love Hearts, and you could put a little note or something extra in there, couldn't you? Just, oh, it's just so cute. And then we're just going to pop a little bit of fuse on these corners. Now you've got to be a little bit careful. Fast Fuse is very sticky, and you are at risk of ripping your paper, so just be very gentle with it. And we're just going to fold those to make our lid, just like so. And that is, in essence, that is the box. Isn't that just the cutest thing? I've got to say that lid looks bigger than the other one. It really does, but we shall see. So, I've then got the Hello stamp, and I've got Versamark ink, and I'm just going to ink this up in my Versamark, stamp it down like so. So cover that up. And I've got some white embossing powder. Now this is how I store my embossing powders. Instead of keeping them in the little tubs that they come in, I much prefer to keep them like this, because it means that I've got a little bit more wiggle room and more chance of making a massive mess, as usual. I can't craft without making a mess. Can anybody else? Are you one of those magically tidy, clean crafters? Can you tell me your secrets? Because I can't do that. So, just warming up my heat gun before I bring it over. I do apologise, this is going to get a little bit loud. I'm just going to melt that stamp and emboss powder so that, it will go in a minute. I love heat embossing. This is my absolute go-to technique for everything. Absolutely love it. It's just magical. My husband came in halfway through me heat embossing last week, and I was heat embossing something in gold, and he just went, "Oh my goodness, are you actually an alchemist? Have you actually managed to figure out how to change a funny coloured looking powder into gold?" And I went, "Yeah." And I had to then go through exactly what embossing was with him, and he was honestly just amazed. And I do this all the time. And he goes, "Yeah, but I don't pay attention to what you do." Well, thanks, dear. So supportive. So I've just used the 1 1/4 inch punch to punch that out. And it just leaves a tiny weeny little pink edge. I don't know if you can see it actually, because it's so tiny. I've then got 2 ribbons. I've got the gold thread, and I've got some fat baker's twine in Melon Mambo. I think technically we call it thick baker's twine, don't we? But still, I like calling it fat because it's about the only thing I can call fat. But hey, that's enough about me. So we're going to just a bit of our thread. I'm going to wrap that around my fingers, and then I'm just going to chop off a little bit of the baker's twine at the same time. I have a single Stampin' Dimensional, and I want to just pop that thread on there like that, and my bit of baker's twine at the same time. I'm going to cover the whole thing with a dimensional, just like so. Take the backing off and pop that sentiment on the top, and that is it. That is my super cute little box. Thank you ever so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I would love to hear what you think, what you have thought of this week. Please go and check out my blog, check out all the fabulous Sale-a-bration offers, and I will see you again really, really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.